and welcome to Acadia RPG. My name is Shane Stevens, and I am your Dungeon Master. I am joined once again by our beautiful players, Meredith and Brittany. We're here to hang out, play some D&D, chat with you guys, and have some fun. And awkwardly hold hands. Anyway,
that again.
thank you guys so much for joining us again this week. Sorry we were on a hiatus for last week. Ended up having to take some people in, and my game room is also our guest room. So can't really, host people and play video games at the same time. Do awkward. Or play
Especially
D&D.
when there are like two kids in like the other rooms too.
Yeah, two kids.
Like an infant and a 2-year-old. Great time for streaming.
Yeah,
Perfect time to shout.
Make Meredith
Don't
blow soda out of it.
Almost.
Thank you guys for joining us once again. We are back this week, ready to get back into it. Being said, I don't think there's anything new to go over, so...
We've got a fancy new D20.
Oh, yes.
It's shiny.
And it says the best things.
Yes.
You might be able to show them, I don't know. Would you
I don't know.
fancy?
We'll see if it'll show up. I don't know if it really... No, it doesn't. You can kind of see it.
Yep.
It's a good time.
I only kind of see it.
It's one of those ones that has words for the 1 and the 20.
Yep.
You can guess.
Oh,
Put it in
you're
the
right.
comments now.
All of a sudden the comic fills with all the curse words.
All of them.
All of them.
Or YouTube.
Or Twitch.
Or Twitch. But right now nobody's on, so
Fair.
nobody's gonna see that until YouTube.
Fair,
Hi
fair.
YouTube.
Anyway, thank you guys for joining up again. Like I said, I don't think we have anything new to go over, so with that, we can just go ahead and jump in. So, where we last left off, our adventurers
Bum, bum, bum.
had just rescued their friends and a bunch of other people who were kidnapped.
But not all of them.
Yeah.
You guys had been tracking the people who had kidnapped your friends Daffodil and Hook.
The little
You finally
shit.
had caught up to them and defeated them, only losing a couple of the victims. By a couple, I mean 2.
Buddy.
But saved most of them, which is
And-
good enough.
We also lost one of the assassins.
Yeah.
It's one of the assassins got away, to which you have no idea what's going to happen. So, you guys were 5 days away from Irnath Vandur, and after successfully rescuing most of them, you headed back a little ways and set up camp. You guys very carefully made sure you set up a protective
Formation.
and tried to keep as many people safe as you could, as they were all a little wary, if you will. So you guys set up for the place tonight. In the morning, they happened to find a note
Yep.
saying from the supposed assassin saying that they would look forward to fighting you guys in the future.
Yay.
So more to come on that. But all that aside, you guys decided to escort all of the victims back to Irnath Vendor. So on the first day, you guys had no issues. Day 2, you guys ran into some bards who you coursed into playing some music. Day 3, near bedtime, you guys ran into a large bulette, or boulet,
Boule.
however you want to pronounce it, and
Land shark.
a land shark,
A
and
land shark.
succeeded to kick its butt.
Hi.
Enjoying land shark for dinner.
That's right. We did eat it.
Where were we? What
For who?
animals?
Yep.
Part of so
You know the animal.
the next day of travel, you had no issues. Although Pip did find a meteor shower during her nightly watch.
Yes, it's cool.
And then on day 5, you guys ran across the fruits of your labor on your last journey. The dead, rotting goblin carcasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you guys...
We're like, oh yeah, we just left it on the road. Cool.
I mean,
we'll,
in
pass it. We'll pass by it again.
Then you guys made it back to the city.
Well, hopefully not. Maybe it'll have been eaten by then.
Maybe.
That's fair. There's giant spiders you guys fought another time too, so.
Shut up.
Wait, I don't think we fought the giant spiders. I think we ran the heck out of there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did.
Did not fight them.
Smart person.
We ran.
would.
You guys were like,
Yeah, no.
see ya.
Nope, done out of there.
So you
Fuck
guys,
that shit.
made it back to the city. Successfully escorted the people to the guard barracks, to which they started immediately kind of like giving you their thanks and getting escorted back to their families. You went and met up with the guard captain. She asked for some more details about what went on. You filled her in. So giving her probably more of the gore details than you needed to, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I wonder who did that.
I don't know, clue. Could have been Pip, could have been Daphne, could have been Hope. Who knows?
After talking to the guard captain, you were offered a place to stay nearby. Took it. And
Free
went
lodging.
to have a nice dinner, threatening on pain of death anybody who happened to take a drink. And
Yes.
then
Yes.
headed off to bed.
For the rest of their lives.
Yes. It's like you can only drink your drink from that cup. You can share it with Hook, or I shall kill you.
On pain of death. Do
You
not
shall
have-
get a new sidekick if he decides to drink again.
Just disappear and he's not real.
It's true.
And with that, that is where we left off last time. So, is that Nixie? Thing that
Yeah, that's me.
No, she's got bubble wrap.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm toes.
I was like, what the heck is that?
Can barely touch the floor.
That's fair. So with that, that is where we left off last time. So, you all wake up in the house that you've been led for the night. So obviously it's dark outside except for the kind of the ambient light that's produced from the lake. You guys are underground. Yeah, then you guys can head downstairs and breakfast has been delivered to the house. You guys can eat dinner or eat breakfast, and that is where we're gonna start. So as you guys are eating breakfast and everybody's kind of coalescing in the dining room, what would you guys like to do?
Okay, well, if we're all healed up and there's no more pressing emergencies, might as well just get back on the road, I think.
Exactly. Eat, head out.
You guys make sure you both take a long rest.
Yep.
But sure. So if you communicate this to the rest of the group, Hook and Vlana are 100% here for it. So you guys are good to head up. So you guys plan on collecting all your stuff and setting out once again?
Yep.
Alrighty. So,
On the way. On the way.
so for this next leg of the journey, we're gonna forgo as much of the rolling because you guys have traveled the path quite a bit at this
Yeah,
point.
yeah, we're aware.
So you guys know what's going on. You know some good places to stay. So we are gonna forego most of the roads. So you guys collect all your stuff, and as you're heading out, and you guys kind of like head down, you do see a small crowd of people gathered outside of your house, and they'll kind of cheer as you guys make your way out. You notice that just outside your door, there's a number of gift wrap boxes sitting there.
Somebody forgot their presents.
No. You see this the dwarf who you had dealt with before that asked for you guys for your help. No, that's for you two. The lot of us that made it back decided that the people who saved us were in need of something special, and we assumed you weren't going to be here for long, so made it rather quick.
Oh, thank you. Which one's for Faye?
For both of you, you can split them up. The lot of you.
Pip, like, picks up the biggest one and, like, hands it to you.
You're
Give
diseased.
the smallest one to Daffodil. And then one to Lana. Or whatever, and then, like, takes a small one first.
Does it seem like a trap?
Everything seems like
I
a trap.
don't
That's why I'm still alive.
So what do you want to check it for traps or something, or?
Sure.
Okay, roll an investigation check.
He knows but that's from. I shall love you forever.
Looks fine.
Yep.
I rolled a 2.
Yep.
Looks fine.
You don't notice anything.
Yeah. Guess I'll open it.
You open it up.
She's being dangerous.
Inside, you find a very nicely tailored set of fancy clothes. So
Size 2.
Huh?
Size
they
2.
you assume they'd fit. They might be not quite tailored for your person, especially, but they look like they're made for somebody of your size.
Alright.
Pip makes sure as everybody else opens up their presents first.
So yeah, as people are opening their presents, there's a number of like random objects. There's like one of them has a tea set.
Ooh.
That's kind of like a little bit more rugged, made to be portable. One of them has
Banana, you're so lucky.
one of them has like a really nicely well made kind of sewn up blanket.
Ooh.
Another one has
Look,
like
you'll be warm.
another one has
Just. Sorry.
we'll move forward in the stream one of these days.
Not today, though.
One of them has like some good cooking utensils, like some high end like camping wear. And there's just a number of just kind of like various goods. Like there's some of them have like knitted goods, like hats and mittens and scarves and things that aren't super useful for the summer side of the world, but they probably will come in handy for the winter side. Some of them have a couple of the packages have some gold in there. So we'll say that through some of the packages that you guys receive, you gain about 15 gold pieces
Each?
total.
Okay.
So,
Mhm.
and just a number of
You can
good
say
things.
that.
All 15?
Yes.
Thanks.
Everybody, they sequentially come up to you guys and say thank you and shake your hands and give you hugs and things.
What's in Pip's? Is it a rock?
Is it a rock?
I don't know what it is.
In yours specifically, you find a kind of like in the one that you grabbed. There seems to be a knitted doll in the shape of Faye.
Whoa!
You'll get one eventually. Get off my back.
It's a little you!
How charming.
Yes, I made that myself. Took me a little bit, but I think I got it right.
Pip runs up, picks up that person, and like hugs them and shakes them around.
Well, they're humans, so a little bigger than you, but.
I don't care.
Doesn't matter.
like, like a toddler trying to do that to a person.
It's fair. You're welcome. I'm glad you like it. And so with that, as they all kind of say their thank yous and goodbyes, and you guys get your various random goods, some nice stuff, they head off, and you guys are able to head off on your journey.
So Pip puts it in her hat, like on the other side of Rita.
Uh-huh.
So she has a little Faye, the feather, and Rita in her hat. A
Rita's
bunch of
like-
goodies.
Rita says that, oh, I like that. I think it's rather cute.
Right? Like Faye. I like it.
Alright. So, with that, you guys are free to head off on the road. Is there anything else you'd like to accomplish before you leave the town?
Do we want to like look at shops really quickly?
Then we can, yeah.
If we want to just do like spend an hour looking at shops and then heading out, because we already know the road.
Okay, what shops in particular are you looking for?
What were you thinking of?
I don't know. I know last time we were like, oh, we can go look at shops. But I brought it up. If there's like a kind of like an odds and ends sort of like little magic store, kind of like an
Not a
antique
bookstore.
bookstore, sort of like, or kind of like
Maybe the actual Feywild will have some more books about the Feywild.
bookstores, or like sort of like antique, or like kind of like
Flea market.
flea market. Yes, a flea market sort of deal that might have some magical items or some useless shit.
Okay, so flea market
It has a lot of useless shit.
and a bookstore.
Yeah.
Okay, roll a perception check for me, or investigation, one of the two.
I'll do the perception. 15.
15. Alright, so, as you guys are traveling around, you do eventually find yourself a bookstore. But the name of the bookstore is called The Rhyming Berry.
Weird name for a bookstore.
So, as you walk in, there's a Eladrin woman who greets you as you walk in. Says, "Yes, hello. How can I help you?"
I would like to see any books you have concerning Higher Fae.
Let's see here. We do have some books written by the Higher Fae. I mean, what are you looking for in specific? Are you looking for biographies, or are you looking what in any interests?
Biographies,
Histories?
histories, what's customs?
Customs. I don't believe I found them.
How do you
Not-
do...
Not like immigration customs, the
Gotcha.
other kind. Stuff you do.
Gotcha. We do have a book on kind of like etiquette. It would probably help you there. I can give you that for about 4 copper.
Very well.
We have a number of biographies. Is anybody any particular greater fae you're looking for, or just any of
I absolutely know the name of this person.
them?
Brittany does not.
For your patron,
Yes.
you're talking
Is it
about...
Farberware?
Huh?
Is it Farberware or is that a different guy?
No, that's Barbaros.
Yeah.
He's the guy you're having problems with.
Okay, so he's not my patron.
No, so...
No, it might be good.
Him too, then.
It might be good to have things
Yeah.
about fiberware.
Hey, but am I wrong?
No.
You said 5 copper for the other book or 4?
4.
Okay.
Saltaurus.
Yeah.
Saltaurus is your patron. So okay, so you're looking for Barbaros and Saltaurus especially.
Mm-hmm.
She does have one on Barbaros, but it's not an autobiography. It's a biography.
Doesn't have to be an autobiography.
So I'd be willing to give you that for this is a little bit more rare than fine, but for 5 silver.
Very well.
Go.
Excuse me.
I didn't have Saltaurus's autobiography or biography. The only things really specifically that deals with it. I have some details on the summer court.
Very
It
well.
talks about their history a bit, if you like that.
Yes.
Alright, you can see that.
How much?
This one will be another 5 silver. Is there anything else I can help you find?
No, thank you. You've been very helpful.
Yeah, thank you.
Alrighty, well thank you for coming in. Please come again.
And then to flea market.
Alright. As you guys
Don't worry. Faye has leadership.
You're problematic too.
I forgot that we had bags of holding.
Yeah, pouches of holding.
All right, pouches, sir.
They're smaller.
there you
But okay.
Where's
Okay.
the dog?
In the other room, looking out the window.
go. Is she?
Pretty damn sure.
Yeah, she's.
Okay.
I heard a squeaky noise and I wasn't sure if it was a bird or a dog.
It's probably those baby birds that are outside that window.
They're baby birds now?
Yes.
I don't know if you can see them at this point. They're kind of like in there. There's a bird's nest that lives in a tree that's right outside the window. And there was baby birds in there.
4 of them.
They're cute.
That's but I can't see the birds.
The last time I saw them, they were very,
They're still in the
Ugly.
ugly phase, yeah.
Baby
But-
birds are ugly.
but-
Fight me.
but the fluffy, ugly bird part.
Yeah.
Like
Like-
the old man.
Okay.
Best I can describe it.
Anyway,
Anyway, so you guys are looking for flea market. You do eventually find a flea market called the Roots Above Open Air Market. So, any particular items you're looking for? There's a number of flea market type items. Junk. Couple interesting things, some glass vials, some like decanters, some glassware, some house stuff, knickknacks.
Pip's just kind of looking for something that might be like a little magical.
A little bit. Not
Okay.
a lot.
Roll a perception check.
Oh gosh. Okay. Okay. 12. Everything seems magical to Pip because she's in a different land.
That's fair. Ooh, fairy stuff. That's some junk right there.
Okay, so
It has glitter.
Fairy junk.
It has glitter. Just mean that it's magical.
let's see here.
Nixie. Hi, darling. Come here. Come here. Cheers.
Alright, so as you're looking in this open air market,
It's like, you find nothing. Because I'm finding nothing.
so you're looking around, and there is this dice that catches your eye. It's kind of it's pink and it's kind of shiny, and as you make your way over to it, it seems a little off to you.
Excuse me.
But yes,
What is it?
it's me lucky dice. Seems like whenever I wanted it to roll something, it don't rightly need it anymore. The wife doesn't approve of my gambling. I'm getting rid of it.
That makes sense. I would have to keep it secret from people.
You're literally the only person here who disapproves of vices. I just don't like it when Daffodil
It's
gets
kidnapped.
hungover.
Pip's talking about Daffodil. She doesn't want Daffodil to get a hold of it.
Damn
Right? Though I can kind of see her buying it for Hook and being like, here you go, Hook. I don't care. I don't care if you do it, but if Daffodil does it,
Dead.
That seems very interesting. I might have to come back to that. I'm not sure.
Well, it's up to you. I mean, would you like to go for a decent price?
What were you thinking?
I think I'd be willing to let it go for 5 gold pieces.
Michael pieces.
This dice never lets me down. It's always giving me the number I...
That does sound kind of useful. But who says that it will be lucky for anybody other than you?
It's for yourself.
Okay.
Alright. I want you to roll a 5. Roll it. Comes up if you really want it to be a 5, or what do you want it to be?
It's what sort of die?
Just, do you want it to come up as a 5?
Nope.
It's a 6-sided die.
Okay.
So what do you want it to come up as? What are you thinking the number?
2.
A 2? Comes up as a 2. Well, that's odd. Are you thinking about 5?
Yes! Let me try it again.
Roll a deception.
Love it. Just love it.
Let me also check.
Oh yeah, don't you get like extra charisma because of the actor feat? Something like that.
Intimidation, performance, or persuasion.
Mm.
Neither of those.
Nope.
Deception. Wasn't sure.
Oof.
A 3.
Really? You weren't thinking of a 5. You were thinking of a 5. Very skeptical.
Oh, okay. You said 5. I thought 2.
Oh, so that's what it came up.
5, 2, you know, but it could have been a fluke.
It could have been a fluke.
We'll try it again.
Okay.
Well, actually, this. Give it here.
Eh.
Give me a number.
3.
Rolls, comes up as a 3.
Hmm.
Give me a number. Another.
6.
Rolls up as a 6. Give me another.
6.
Rolls another 6. You see? Whatever number you want, it'll come up.
5 gold, though. Wouldn't that actually be useful?
To you, its uses were very good for me. Made me to get a bit of gold when I needed it.
Daffodil, what do you think?
Well, I'm always up for a bit of gambling.
It won't be for you.
You can trick people with it.
People with my happiness and kindness and my smile.
Just telling you the reasons to buy it.
I'm sorry, sir. 5 gold is just too much for a magical bag for me.
All right.
Very intriguing. I will let people know if I hear that anybody wants to like swindle people. I will tell them to come here.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't say that.
No, I'm saying like if I hear somebody who wants to like swindle people out of money, you know, I'll send them your way.
Oh, thank you anyway.
Nailed it.
Yeah, is there anything else you wanted to look for?
Small magical item that isn't a die.
Roll one more perception check. I'll let you try it one more time.
Alright, that's much better. That's going to be an 18.
Hey, with an 18.
Is Nixie sitting on her couch?
Yes.
Shimmy.
Let's see.
I also realized Merla has way more money than Pip does. Merla has like 2,000 gold.
Well, to be fair, Merla doesn't go shopping as much as Pip.
It's true. But even then, it's just like Merla doesn't get a lot of money often anyway.
Okay. Oh, here you go. So, you're walking around this lady. There's a lady that's come one, come all, get the magical thought paint, face paint.
Thought paint. Be gone. What?
Hello there. Are you interested in the magical thought face paint?
How does it work?
She's interested in being a magical thought.
Well, you see this paint here?
That's what my parents always said. What? I don't know.
You understand what kind of thought I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm not sure.
This misery.
Well, do you see these kind of bug-like eyes I have here on my face? I've applied them using this paint. It's called Mood Mark Paint. Me and my husband have a special recipe for it. And watch, I will think about something that makes me really angry. And as she thinks about something angry, the mark is kind of turned like the eyes, like the bug-like eyes, almost kind of like downturn and like they have a tinge of red to them, kind of conveying anger. Now they do something that makes me sad. And it kind of like, almost like there's like, kind of like water that appears at the edges and turns like a bluish color. Now I'll think it's something that makes me happy. And the eyes kind of like smile. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Smiling, you can tell. Using this paint, you can clearly convey your emotions.
I'll buy some.
Of course you will.
She'll paint me.
It's a gold piece bottle.
Kill her.
One bottle is good enough for one application.
Murder.
How much did you say?
A gold piece of bottle, and each bottle is good for one application.
I'll take 3.
Alrighty, 3 bottles. Here you go. And here's a little pamphlet to teach you how to apply it in the way that makes it work. It's called Mood Mark Paint. It is in D&D.
Let me see that. how do I add that? Manage equipment?
Yep.
Mood.
Mark. Hey.
Mood. Paint. Search. Do. Add. And then.
Can't hold those. Allergies are sucking hard this year. Alright. Well, thank you for your business. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thank you. Pip heads up.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to look for?
She found something that would be fun. Just if something's, catches her eye.
Yeah, nothing else really catches your eye. I mean, there's a number of, like, little dolls and things. Some teacups.
Pip's like, I'm too old for dolls unless they're fey dolls.
There's nice sleeve writing on your hat next to Rena. Rena's just, like, looking around and just sees, like, all sorts of stuff. And he's like, ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. But otherwise, nothing else really catches your eye. Alright. Faye, did you go over there, or are you guys waiting at the cart?
I'm waiting at the cart reading my books. I don't give a crap about the flea market.
Okay.
So I went to the flea market and I found this die, and this guy said like anytime he thought of a number, he would roll it and it would come up the number that he thought.
I see.
I didn't buy it because he wanted 5 gold for 1 die. Probably wasn't even magic. I just think he said it was magic.
It's entirely possible.
Pip does not believe that it was magic.
It was, but it's okay.
Pip's like, yeah, right. I've seen people trick me with that sort of thing before. And then I got something really cool.
Oh,
Yeah, it's makeup.
aren't you a little young and
What?
furry for makeup?
Not for you, Sadie.
Aren't I a little young and furry for makeup?
Well, I don't know. You have.
Is she
boyfriend.
that? Oh God, is she that wrinkles? I swear to God.
No, Pip's like, hey, it's too beautiful to have wrinkles. Even if she had some, that just means that she's more beautiful.
Be right back. I'm gonna flashback to my 17-year-old cousin telling me I'm pushing 30.
And you're like, you're pushing my button.
Surprisingly, he lived to tell the tale.
And I would just say, hey, and you're pushing it.
You're gonna be pushing a daisy. The sad thing is now you are pushing 30.
It's alright, I called him my baby cousin and somebody thought he was my son.
Love it.
His face just like... It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
how does it feel?
Anyway, so, yeah, I got some makeup for you.
You are too kind.
Mm.
Please don't waste your money in the future.
I can't promise that.
You alright? Are you guys ready to head out?
On the road again.
Okay. So you guys, after your brief shopping trip, decide to head out, making your way towards the summer court. So you guys start heading out of the city. As you do, in the book you learn particularly that the city that the summer court is located in is called Lair.
Lair.
Yes. Like Lair, but not quite.
Yeah. Like evil Lair.
Okay. Bum bum bum.
Bum, bum.
Anyways, so you guys head up. It's another regular day.
On the road again.
You have no issues making it through the gates. The soldiers give you a slight salute as you guys head up and back into the wilderness.
We are gonna end up accidental folk heroes. We just don't want to get involved.
But you got.
I don't want to get involved. She definitely wants to get involved.
Yeah.
Me and the mouse in my pocket.
Alright. So you guys.
Do you guys not know that phrase? When someone says we, you want to distance yourself, who's we? You got a mouse in your pocket? That's not... Tell me somebody out there knows what I'm talking about.
I just thought that you were doing the royal we thing, and I'm like, yeah, that's pretty.
Yep.
But then we got a mouse into it, and I don't
I
know.
feel so alone.
I'm sorry. I was one of those people.
Playing a sad song of World Falls Violent.
I know.
Hey, you give us shit about phrases that we know.
Oh, that's because you make shit up.
We don't make shit up.
Brittany, the thing is, I
grew
never
up with it.
have really any romantic overtures until I met Shane. I had
What does that have to do with you have a mouse in your pocket? Do you have a mouse in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? This is a completely different meaning.
I just or date or something, or like you just.
Oh no, it's not that kind of distance. It's more like when somebody's like making you part of a group, and you're just like, I am not a part of this.
We should just have like a whole stream where we just like compare idioms.
Brittany, you also should know, I didn't really have friends, so I was never.
Franco-American culture versus homeschooler culture
I had friends. I've never heard.
No.
versus was raised in Florida as a full-on savage.
No, just versus me. It wasn't that I was a homeschooler. It was just that
You definitely were.
I am me.
Oh, my grandmother used to
And
go
I'm an introvert.
go sail a boat all the time.
You sail a boat.
Oh,
I'm
go
an-
sail a boat.
I'm an introvert. I've tried to make friends. Guess what?
Here I am.
Now I have actual friends. Those people back then didn't give a fuck about me. It was great. So
Didn't know this was the Meredith's childhood trauma episode, did you?
they all.
Alright, so you guys head up. Your day of travel goes without issue. You guys get to the first night. Let me go ahead and get watches for them. So we're gonna have the 2 Oak Guard and then one of you, and who else wants to take?
Sure, I will. But I
Okay.
don't have a clock.
So roll a perception check, please.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
Oh,
Yeah, that was good.
what's the modifier for that? Okay, so 22.
22. Alright. So,
I see shit.
as you, which one do you want to take? The last
That
one?
one, yeah,
Yep.
that fits once.
Okay.
Because
So,
she wakes up early. Unlike me. I'm gonna give my character something that I can't do.
yeah, the other camera's over there.
I know. I don't want them to see my Shusara.
That's right. So, first watch goes without issue. Second watch goes without issue, but Pip, as you head off for your watch, you find that the guy who was watching the second watch is asleep.
Fire him.
So you wake him up, he goes on his way, he apologizes. You do your watch. About 15 minutes into your watch, you hear a rustling in the bushes off in the distance.
I go investigate.
Okay? You're just gonna walk over there, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, put my sword drawn.
Walk over with your sword drawn. As you approach the bush, the rustling stops, and then you get so you're just in front of it. What do you do? Walk behind it? Do you go walk through it? What do you want to do?
I'll walk behind it, I guess, yeah.
Okay, as you round the tree to go look behind it, you find 5 people crouched there, and they all turn to look at you. They all stand and rush into you. I need you to roll initiative. Give me a second.
You alright?
That was my tower D6s.
Okay.
I was waiting you guys to like really like move in the tables. I'm just like, it's only a matter of time.
Not the strongest table in the world.
Roll for initiative, you said?
Yes, please.
Ooh.
Well, that's okay. 15. I can can still roll shit and do okay.
You said 15?
15.
Okay.
I rolled.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an original number. You're not in combat yet, but I'll just take it now anyway.
On my nice new die.
Buff
Buff it. Buff it out. I can't allow this. It can't be problematic already.
Here.
It was
Bad
so,
luck.
it was so expensive. It can't do this to me.
Give us good luck now, girl. Give us good luck. Okay. See. I'll just.
Alright.
The otter's belly dispels curses.
Alright, so you see the 5 people crouched there behind the bush, and they start rushing at you, but you manage to kind of you get to go first. So what would you like to do?
Okay. Did a creature move into my reach?
They're not quite within your reach yet. You probably got about 10 feet now.
Then I am going to move forward and slash one guy and then another. I'm going to shout out to everyone to wake up. We're being attacked.
So what are you gonna do? You gonna make a shout? You said.
I'm going to shout and I'm going to make an attack.
Okay. So you're gonna yell out, "Wake up!"
We're being attacked.
3.
That didn't land in there.
I know, but it's very much out of there.
Does that count?
It was
Technically,
still on the
it
table.
was still on the table and it wasn't caught.
I did not see it.
I did.
But Brittany validated it was a 3. Go ahead.
Calling me a liar?
Okay. And if it was a 3, then it was a 12, which I doubt will hit.
No, it would not.
Wait.
Actually, that would hit.
Okay. I'll move on.
Guess I can't be that upset.
But did it take an action to also, a part of my action to yell at people?
I'm gonna call you bonus action. I'm gonna call you.
Okay. So that was 12 points damage.
Alright.
And then I'm going to slash another person.
Okay. So I will say that there's 4 that are kind of dressed similarly, and then there's 1 that's dressed a little bit nicer.
Whoever's closest to me.
Okay.
That is going to be a 21 to hit.
Alright, that will hit.
And 16 points of damage.
Alright. No issues. Without, and now it's the fancy one. So the first guy you struck out and managed to do some good damage to, the next one that you attacked, you managed to kind of stab him right through it's kind of stabbed him in point. The fancier dressed one, he is going to
If he moves into my reach, I'm going to
okay, so what he's gonna do
action.
is he's going to run into the bush. Or he's gonna like run around a tree. And you lose sight. So that's gonna end his turn. Daffodil's gonna hear your warning and get up. He's a little ways off, but what would you guys like to ask him?
I think let's worry at the tree for those sweet sneak attack points.
Yeah,
Okay, so
probably close.
Can he
to where
attack
I
on
can
this
turn.
turn if he's climbing up a tree?
now I'm gonna say it takes an action to climb the
Okay.
tree. So. Okay, so he finds a tree and scurries up in it and prepares to attack. Okay, brings us back over to the rest of the characters' turns. So the 2 that you attacked are gonna attack you.
Okay.
So the first one's going to attack. First attack is going to be 20 to hit.
Hits.
That's going to be 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Next attack. It's 22 to hit.
Hits.
That's going to be another 5 points of piercing damage. The other two, one of them's going to start. The other two are going to start making their way. Actually, yeah. No, another one's going to attack you.
So when it comes into my reach, I'm going to use a reaction.
Okay. What's your reaction?
It is Brace. When a creature you can see moves into your reach, you have, with the melee weapon you are wielding, you can use your reaction to spend 1 die and make 1 attack against a creature using that weapon. The attack hits, add the superiority die to the weapon's attack damage.
Okay, go ahead. So make an attack.
This way. Ooh. Nope.
Didn't hit.
That one.
Yep. Good. So he moves over and he makes an attack against you then,
Mm-hmm.
which is definitely going to hit. Great.
Never do it.
That's going to be 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
The last one's going to make his way over towards the rest of the party.
Okay.
That brings Faye.
Okay. Faye. Let me see. Do I have like area of influence type spell? You said it's 5 people that we're fighting?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't know that though.
Oh. Okay, so.
You're in the dome.
Oh, I'm in the dome.
Yes.
I guess I'll have to leave the dome to see what's going on.
Yep.
What do I see?
Oh, you can see things in the dome. You can see through the dome from the
Yeah.
inside. But you're situated next to the
Let's
cart.
see.
You can see that there's a couple people, kind of like shapes standing behind a bush. It seems like they're being attacked or engaged in combat.
I do have dark
You see-
vision.
Yeah, they're still
Okay.
kind of like
Okay.
they're still kind of shaped in.
Yep.
You also see, because it's dark vision's 60 feet, and then with the moonlight, depends on how bright the moon is. So, I mean, you can see them, but it's not like
Okay. Well then.
crisp detail. And then you have one that's running towards you guys, and then you don't see the fifth.
Okay. So wait, can she come back into the dome? I feel like she can.
Yeah.
Is she near enough the dome that I can just kind of grab her and like? yeet?
No.
Okay.
She's like 40 feet off from where the dome is.
All right, that's valid.
Because they were crouched behind a bush when it heard them and decided to invest.
Okay. We're gonna invest here, and I'm going to cast spiritual weapon.
Good. You're gonna cast it at the guy who's running, or you can try to cast it like over where the group is.
Over where the group is.
Attack one of them.
That's an 11.
That will not hit.
No.
What does your spiritual weapon look like today?
A bat.
They can see your music selection, Shane.
Oh, I know. I'm just trying to.
He's doing his best.
I know. I'm just letting. If people out there wonder what that is, it's the music selection.
It's on the same tab. Or the same window.
Window.
You're doing
Is there anything
very
else, Faye?
dangerous for me.
Is that it?
Yeah, since it was a spell, my using a regular spell is like my action.
Yeah.
It won't work. So.
Pip, you're up.
Okay. To attack these guys. Plain and simple.
Hit. You want to attack the same two you attacked before?
Sure. Okay, 21 to hit. The first guy.
Okay, that will hit.
Did 15 points of damage.
That's enough. As you manage to stab through, you manage to catch him right in the heart, and he falls over dead.
And the second guy, that's going to be 22 to hit.
That will hit.
And 11 points of damage.
Wow! You hit exactly enough both of those times. You managed to catch the other guy across the throat, and he falls over dead.
Okay. Then I would like to... There's another person engaging me, isn't there?
Yep.
Dang. Sure. Sure, sir.
Sir.
And I'm going to attack this guy twice.
Do it.
Okay, 12 to hit.
That will just hit.
9 points of damage.
Okay.
Attack it again. That is definitely gonna hit. That is a 24 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
Another 9 points of damage.
Alright. So you managed to kind of stab him both kind of like in the, like between the arms, like close to his abdomen, and he's now bloody. Anything else?
I'm going to yell out that one of them ran into the woods, I think.
Yeah.
Out so people can hear that.
So then it's this guy's. So coming from the same general direction where that you saw that guy run off.
See, for me, those dice would have to be a lot lower on the shirt.
So you see that from the same general direction where that guy ran off. You see Hook pop out and he says, "Nope, I got him. Don't worry about it." And he starts making his way over towards you to try to essentially help with those spies. All right, it's now Daph's turn.
Okay, so he's up in his tree. Does he have eyes on the one that ran off into the woods?
Hope just killed him.
Oh, never mind then.
Hope just said that.
He has eyes on the ones that are attacking Meredith.
Okay, so he's going to shoot one
What's naked attack?
with sneak attack.
Do it.
Okay.
Engage.
And
That will miss.
yeah.
Daffodil tries his best.
He tries his best.
So that brings us back to the guy's
I am
turn.
rolling crap.
So the one spy, the one guy is going to make an attack against you, Pip. He rolls 15.
Miss. And because he missed it,
Okay.
and because bleh, I'm gonna use pose.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack that. 20 to hit.
20, that will hit.
Points of damage.
Yep, that's enough. As he swings out, you manage to kind of bat his sword away, and you manage to catch him right through the heart, and he falls over dead as well. For that, the last one is going to continue running his way towards the dome, and as he hits it, he hits the wall of force, hoping he was going to pass through it, and then tries to attack it, which doesn't really deal any damage to the dome. The dome has alarmed on him. So.
I
Right,
didn't realize the dome had hit points. Now I'm concerned.
I actually don't think it does. I can't remember exactly how the damaging the dome works, but I think your guys are good.
Okay, well,
Unless 3 dragons were attacking it, then we might have some concerns.
Yeah.
I'm
And when-
tired.
And like those
Toll the
giant things.
So, what's the roll?
Wisdom 15.
15. This guy's taking no damage. He
Boom.
rolled a 13.
Oh, good. What we got here? 8.
8. 8 points of damage. You.
It's not much, but it's honest work.
You know. Alright, Pip, your go. You're standing there with the. You see the one that ran towards the dome, and then you see Hook that's right there as well.
I'm gonna run for that sucker and slash him.
Okay, you won't quite be able to make it this turn. But you can definitely make it most of the turn. Okay?
And throw my sword at him. But it's a rapier, so like the pommel hits him in the head. He's like, oh,
Like,
javelin.
Is that it for you,
he's
Pip?
going downstairs, yeah.
So,
Nixie!
pity. It smells so nice in here. Those are nice flowers.
Alright, so
And the little
As
blue
Hook-
ones, I forget.
Hook is gonna run up behind you, but as he does, all of a sudden you're gonna feel weapon going.
What?
That's gonna hit you because that's gonna be 22.
Rude.
And you're gonna take 3, 4, 9. You're gonna take 14 points of piercing damage.
Because it wasn't Hook. Mother lover. Wasn't fucking Hook!
Rude.
It's now Daffodil's turn. Daffodil did witness Tip get stabbed in the back.
Okay, so he's
By
shooting the guy
Hook guy.
that
Who's
stabbed.
not.
He's gonna shoot the guy that stabbed.
Okay, go ahead.
What's next to him?
That a 23.
That will hit.
All right, how much do I get for sneak attack? That's 46
Looks like you're
and a
sitting in your
D8.
spot.
Thank you.
Best I can tell, I can't see her on camera right now, so that's what I have to assume.
Well, that's where that went. Okie dokie. So that's 10, 18, 19 plus 5 is 24.
24 points.
Die!
Nice. The Daffodil is seeing Pip get stabbed in the back by this hook point. He let loose an arrow and managed to catch him pretty heavily through the back. And he is not quite dead. He's really freaking close, and he is hurting after that hit with the crossbow.
Good.
Anything else?
Not for him, no. I don't think he's got one.
Nixie, come on!
Right, now the spy's turn, the regular dude's turn. And he's
No, we
seeing-
know who it is now. You can't deny.
Well, it's hard because I was going to change the names of the characters, but it's just so much easier to use them. I'm just using their stat blocks really. It's not that they are. But
Mm.
It's just the stat blocks I have to use.
Nancy, come on!
So, seeing he can't get into the dome, he is then going to turn tail and start heading back off towards the woods.
No! Kill him!
He gets 30 feet away, so you guys can still see him, but he's making his way. It's now your turn, Faye.
Toll the dead on the shithead.
Okay? Wisdom, you said?
Yes.
Yep. He's saved.
Oh! What? Rude. Kill him anyway.
My dice are rolling really good today, just saying.
Let's switch our dice, because I'm rolling crap.
What the heck? Lana and Hook are waking up and helping us.
Kick him.
Let me see.
I'm still in the dome. Can I use my my movement to go kick him?
Sure.
Cool! Gonna kick him.
You see Falana, then you see Hook, which is weird because you thought he was behind Pip. Fight! What's going on? Wait. What's happening?
We're under attack.
No. I guess we can.
Yes.
Alright, Pip, you're on.
Alright. Pip's gonna turn around. Look at this
Yeah.
Hook look-alike. Say,
Easy.
you're not Hook! And then, slash at his face.
Okay. Do
Like-
it.
Full on, let me destroy this mother whopper. Okay,
Good girl.
14 to hit.
Thanks, I
That
tried.
will hit. So look at you a treat.
10 points damage. And again.
That's right. With the first one,
No.
What?
No.
Okay.
Hang out.
Cool.
Stay with us. We're cool.
Cool.
with the first attack, you slash at him right across the face, and as you do, it manages to penetrate deeply, and he falls over dead. And as he falls over dead, the familiar form of Hook transforms into that better dressed guy that you saw earlier.
The assassin from
Yeah.
before?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Finally, we're done with him.
And then I'm
No,
gonna...
no. Not the assassin. The better dressed guy out of this group that attacked you guys.
Oh, rude.
Then I'm gonna like... And then I'm gonna go towards the other guy who's running off.
Yeah.
Try
Go.
to reach him.
You can, yeah, you would be able to reach him for that point.
I should?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna attack him with my other attack.
Do it. Brittany, if you want, you can take one of those extra folding chairs, put it in front of the door. She won't spot
Good
it.
idea. Yeah.
Okay. 24 to hit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What is it?
24 to hit.
24. That'll hit.
14 points of damage.
Yep. 14 points of damage. So you run after him, and you kind of catching up behind him, and kind of slice into him. You like 14 points of damage, and he is now 11.
Okay.
Anything else?
And that's it.
That build up.
Okay.
Come on.
Second verse, same as the first.
Okay, roll attack.
The sneaky.
That's a 20.
That will hit. Roll your damage. And then sneak.
Yeah. Always sneaky. Okay. 7, 8, 11, 16. 21.
Yep, 21 points of damage. That's enough. So you manage to stab Flesh Boost with an arrow that manages to catch him right in the head, and he just falls over dead. And with that, you guys find that it is quiet once again.
What time is it? Can I go back to bed?
It's really early in the morning, so
I'm
Pip's
going back to
like,
bed.
I'm hurt. I'm tired. I want a long rest.
well, you had already finished your long rest.
I want another one. She's
I
been
know.
stabbed, man.
When kids get hurt, they get really tired, okay? So during the day, she'll probably just try to take a long rest. If that's possible.
yeah, it's gonna
Okay. Well, we'll
doesn't
see.
really like taking too long rests in a day doesn't really like
Leave you a lot of day.
yeah, and it's hard. It would be very hard to fall asleep.
Anyway.
You can take a short rest.
Fine, I'll take a short rest during the day.
You just use your hit dice. to
During the
heal.
day, I'll take a short rest.
Alright,
She
so-
can sleep in the cart as we go.
Exactly.
So I'm saying, yeah, but taking a long rest during the day kind of messes with your biological clock. is what I'm saying.
Anyway. Fine. Pip's gonna go in, look at Hook, ask him like 50 questions, make sure it's really Hook.
He answers most of the questions correct. Some of them he has no clue because they're questions that don't pertain anything to him. I would assume Pip would ask.
Yes.
So, you believe it. It's him. So, with that, you guys continue on your day, and nothing else of interest happens. Did you guys check the bodies or anything? Did you guys just have?
Pip will check the bodies. Like, during the rest of her watch, she'll just like go through all the bodies.
Okay, so you find obviously all their broken gear, all their gear.
Yeah.
You find 5 silver and 10 gold pieces.
Ooh. 5 silver and 10 gold pieces.
Yep.
Yes.
And on the one that impersonated, the one that impersonated Hook, you find a symbol of a hand, like a humanoid hand, that's painted black.
Can I take?
I
Take-
can.
Can I take it with me?
I feel like that's the bad guys from Jackie Chan Adventures.
The dark hand?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I knew it.
I've seen every episode of that show. It's great.
Loved that show when I was a kid.
Oh, so
Oh
good.
god.
So good.
Did anybody else remember that show? That was a good show.
Remember when Toru was the bad guy and then became the good guy? Then a lot of the other members eventually became good guys too. For the first set of bad guys.
Yep.
The talismans.
How we hear Agent Black's name exactly once in 5 seasons.
Yep. But yeah, you find a black colored humanoid shaped hand
On him.
on that one guy.
Not the hand, it's the symbol of the hand. It's not
Okay.
like a hand.
So
Gross, but okay.
Thank you, thing.
in 4th edition, but I don't know about 5th edition, there was an item called the Hand of Vecna, which was like a part of a dead god, and yeah.
Pass.
Was
So can Pip take it with her?
I want it.
it's a pin,
Gimme.
so
Okay, yeah.
you can take it off of him pretty easily.
Yeah, sure.
Membership pins, like the Thieves Guild. Get us a few.
Roll me an intelligence roll
Beans.
Oh,
It's not a good
Right.
roll for her.
or
right.
a history check. One of the two.
I'm pretty sure that's the same. Yeah,
Yeah, but you can have proficiency in history.
I'm pretty sure she doesn't.
Intelligence.
She min-maxed in dumb.
Easy. Well,
Looks
Yeah,
creepy.
you're not sure, but the symbol rings a bell in your head. You can't quite.
people. Cool.
So that you guys head off and continue your day, heading through the Feywilds towards the summer court.
So it's okay that I take a short rest.
Yeah, you could take a long rest because that was the only thing I had for you guys for the rest of the journey.
Okay.
So
So
then not every day was going to be filled with stuff, but I have a few.
so I can actually take a long rest.
Yes, you take a long.
Cool.
So.
Yeah, during the day, Pip will like show it to Faye and
Yep.
and all the people.
So Faye, you can also roll a history or intelligence check upon seeing it.
Okay, I will do that. Nine.
I
I'm
did
gonna roll
better.
worse than you.
Yes, I did better than you.
Why? You're so beautiful. You're so expensive. Why are you failing me now? How dare you?
So, yep, not really. It's kind of like scratching at the back of your head where you heard it recently, but it's not ringing a bell.
Hey, Mr. Man. That's what I call it. Boy, guy, you.
Did
You
we?
have a name. I never remember his name.
Yeah, you're talking about.
See, she doesn't even know.
No, it's in my list.
What? Good.
It's in my list. Damn it!
There's a lot of things in your list.
I write it all down. I just gotta find it. Blavis.
Vlavis.
Blavis.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Vlavis.
Yes.
Do you know what this is? It's a pen, but what it is it?
Looks like a black hat.
Well, I know that. Do you know anything about it?
It's not ringing a bell for me.
Can ask everybody until Shane gets annoyed and tells us what it is.
Nope, not gonna tell you what I mean. You rather would have tried to write it down or remember? You could be your characters and you guys didn't either. So.
I'm trying to get beta.
Maybe. If you want to ponder it for the day, maybe I'll tell you.
Sure.
I'll ponder.
I'll ponder. I'll question Rena.
So with that, we're actually gonna go ahead now and take a break as you guys continue to travel
ear.
through the woods. So it's approximately 7:40 our time. So we're gonna take 15 minutes to go refresh some drinks, use the bathroom, and then we'll be back at 7:55.
More beautiful than ever.
Anyway, thank you guys for being here, watching, and hanging out with us. We'll see you back in 15.
See ya.
everybody, we are back.
Hello.
Sorry, I took a few extra minutes to finish up brewing some tea.
Sorry, my fault.
It's good.
We'll never forgive you though.
You know, need to
Dead
rule
to
the
me.
internet.
Dead to me.
So, where we were at, you guys were continuing your journey through the Feywild, heading towards Summer Court Capital. So, the days kind of blur together. This is half of it is a journey you've been on before, and half of it is not. But you're starting to get a feel for the Feywild's dangers. It's the things you might run into.
Unpredictability.
And for the rest of the journey, you guys take your time, kind of making your way. You had an extra day, but
Working on languages with Rena.
yes, you work on languages. Actually, give me a intelligence check.
Nat 20.
So did Rena. So,
You're
roll anything
fluent
for
now.
today.
well,
You're fluent now.
so
I don't make the rules. The Duolingo owl does.
with all the time that you spend with Rena, 'cause it's been probably a couple weeks now, you're really starting to pick up the language. I will say at this point, you have enough knowledge to be able to communicate in the language, but not enough to read it or write it yet.
Okay,
So you
I
can communicate. You can speak most of it. Yes.
I'm surprised that the dragon is literate, so like this is more than I was hoping for.
So you can speak most things. Like complicated phrases and terms are still a little lost on you, but you can generally communicate in the language.
Shaking it.
Sorry.
And like my cup keeps on like.
She's having a Jurassic Park moment with her teacup. Cool it, Shane.
Yeah,
I'm just like I hear it clicking and I'm like, is it okay? Am I doing this? Sorry, I'm just like, what's going on?
it's okay. It's
I don't mind you shaking. I just
well, no, it's just my legs. I'm moving my legs, and it's that whole table is not secure just because of the nature of where it is. So, but yeah, so you guys continue on. Before you know it, 11 days pass.
Wow.
As you guys continue to travel, running into a few people along the way. Some random kind of people making their way through the Dawnwoods, or through the Feywilds. No real dangerous encounters happen throughout the pass, although you have some close calls. But generally, your journey goes without issue.
nice.
And before you know it, you guys are coming out of the kind of general woods that is the Feywild, and you see off in the distance what seems to be a sprawling city laid out before you. And in the center of the city, you see a giant emerald. Seems to almost be made of pure gemstone.
One more day.
So you're gonna go there with it?
I could not.
That's right. So, ironically enough, you pass a woman in red shoes.
Dorothy.
No, the other one.
What other one?
Wicked Witch in the West.
Wicked Witch of the East.
East.
Sure.
Sorry.
Heathens.
I'm like, damn, I haven't seen that movie like in what?
You want to see me be pretentious?
14 years?
I read the book.
Like a chapter or two, and I was too bored.
Oh no, I was very into it. It's weird as hell, but I was very into it.
It was too like sci-fi for me at that point.
I hear sequels get even worse, but I haven't read any of the rest of them. There's like eight Wizard of Oz books.
I think we had one. And it was like a sequel.
And that's probably
So,
it.
and
Then.
it was just like too weird, and I like just wasn't interested.
It's fair.
There's plenty of books that we own that I was like not interested.
I mean, I didn't start like being interested in books in any way, shape, or form until I became an adult. So.
I don't know. I was interested in books. It just wasn't the type of book I was interested in.
Anyway, so you guys see the city sprawling out before you. You guys head down, making your way towards the front gates and deeper into the city. There is a crowd of people. There are some houses kind of sprawling out outside the city proper. Not as many, but the city is strange. It's a large, kind of grand-looking city, but it kind of follows like particular color patterns as you're looking at the outline of it. Obviously, the castle being an emerald kind of green, almost looking like it's cut from emerald itself. But there's different parts of the city that kind of follow, red pattern, yellow, red, all different colors. that kind of
Red,
make
yellow,
for
and red.
red, yellow, blue.
I wasn't asking you to list a whole bunch. I'm just wondering if like there's a pattern here.
No. There's
Okay.
just they're all kind of following different kind of color spectrums across the sprawling city.
Some are pastels, some are neon. But really,
There's a sky blue. There's an ocean blue.
There's a powder blue.
There's a powder blue. There's a periwinkle purple. What? Yes, that word exists.
I know periwinkle exists, but I wouldn't really classify it as purple.
Like how that was what you were upset about. You weren't upset the fact that I said the word periwinkle. You were upset that I called it the wrong color.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, I'm like, she's gonna be upset about the color. She's gonna give me something else.
Anyway.
And I just sit back and enjoy.
Sip that tea. Attractive.
You don't love me for nothing.
Anyway, the city sprawls out before you guys. So you guys make your way down,
Ooh.
heading towards
Wow.
the front gates. Yes, I know, you guys are never here for the aesthetics of the stuff I come up with. It's fine.
I can't visualize, Shane.
I know.
There's
I can't
nothing
draw.
in here but quips and references. No pictures.
I can't draw, so... Doesn't
Picture,
make for
but
good
right now my brain is not like on the grand scale. It's just kind of like
That was loud.
squished.
Hmm.
Like anything that you say, even like cool areas, instead of big and vast, they're just kind of squished.
See, my brain, I have very good imagination, so it freaking clicks into place as I'm saying it. So it's easy for me to visualize it. It's just like I want you guys to see it too, but I can't.
Nope.
My art skills are crap, and I
Like-
don't have the energy to practice.
Like I can get it. I can get a lot of it. But like I said, like it's like at a basketball court, but you only see what they show you on the TV screen. So you're not seeing like all the seats and like the whole thing. So like you know it's huge.
Hmm.
But you don't see all of it. Or it's compressed.
Well, one of these days, I'll invest in getting a digital tabletop built,
That'll be
and then
cool.
it'll be all the
It'll all be
incentive for
there.
me to go actually build battle maps for you guys. So, well, you start using my miniature collection, which I build all the time and never use.
Anyway.
But regardless, now I'll get a 3D printer and start putting it around.
No. Anyway.
Alright, so as you guys get closer to the city, there's not a long wait to be able to get in. There is guards at the gate. As you get close, they do eventually walk up and say, "Hello, state your business.
Answer my questions 3.
One of us tells only lies, the other one tells only truths."
And one of us can swim. Which one?
Anyway,
Anyway.
what is your business?
We're here on special business. Business from, our realm to yours.
What realm is this?
The Dawnwood.
Yes, that realm.
Oh, you're the delegation from the Dawnwood.
Right, delegation, that's the word.
Oh, well, we've been expecting you.
Way to make us sound super suspicious.
Hey, we're not suspicious. We're animals. They can tell that we're special.
I mean, to be fair, you guys didn't really realize you're animals until, like, you encountered other creatures.
Excuse me, sir. Do you know you're a cat?
Wait, what?
You've never seen that picture? That's
I guess I have seen that.
Okay.
No, it was in character. It was like, oh, say what?
I've asked my cats. They don't give a shit.
So, they say, "Oh, it's good to see that you made it here safely. I see you got the cart that was left for you. Yeah, Vanda.
Easy.
If you follow us this way, we'll bring you to the castle and we'll get you set up in your wing."
Yeah.
Thank you. That's very kind. Yes.
Did you know that there was a castle?
I'm gonna point to the massive green building that dominates the whole city.
I thought when they said a fairy court, I thought it was gonna be like just woods and maybe some houses. But like a big opening with big trees covered. That's what I imagined.
This is literally the third city we've been to since we've been in the Dawnwood. What are you talking about?
In the Feywild.
Yes, that. Left the Dawnwood.
Because poor Meredith has not been picturing actual castles. She's been picturing...
Wilds.
Yes!
I mean,
Like, actual, like, courts and books that I've read. They don't have buildings. They're just like, let's have outdoor parties and thrones, and it's pretty.
You're gonna have to put the folklore away the same way that none of these Fae are affected by iron, and I'm very disappointed.
Okay.
I mean, there's particular creatures that use iron in their shoes.
Problematic, because I've got a vast store of knowledge for what to do when encountering Fae, and it doesn't work here.
D&D Fey is different.
Rude!
And to be fair, there's no official book on Fey-type creatures released yet, although my suspicion is that they're working on one. The only detail we have of the Feywild is that it's an inverse of the regular world. So literally, the Feywild is an inverse of Elan, which you guys have not traveled.
Yep.
Which is the other campaign we're in.
That'd be funny, because if we go there, it'll just be like, weird.
It's nice to meet you.
This reminds me of something.
It's like the Feywild, but upside down.
Basically. So, like, the mountain where the city underneath is actually a giant tree with a city underneath it. But in the Feywild, it's actually a mountain with a tree growing inside it.
Okay.
This is different.
Doesn't different.
But anyway, so you guys start getting led through the city. You encounter all sorts of people. Like in North Thunder, you kind of got like prepped for this, but it's onto a whole nother scale. The colors, the groups of people, and then the colors of the buildings too. They're all following the same color pattern in their kind of districts. Is quite jarring as you travel from one district to another. And there's these level of small streams and kind of like that separate out the districts. In addition to parks and trees and vegetation growing everywhere. It is quite striking and quite interesting, and even to the fact that the people kind of somewhat dress to the districts accordingly. So you get this kind of rainbow of colors everywhere you go. People are traveling around. Again, all sorts of creatures that you've kind of now seen and gotten used to from Irnath Vandar, but still like strikingly jarring. You even see a couple folk from the Dawnwood moving about as well that are not part of your party.
Yes.
People like us.
Not very many of them, but there is a few.
I wonder if they're friendly.
I would say this is not the time to test it.
Yeah.
Then you see a fox up in a tree, and it's... No, okay.
And it's...
Just kidding.
Dead.
So, you guys eventually, as you're traveling through the city, it takes a while. But a good hour and a half passes as you're kind of making your way through with your guard. People stopping to kind of see what's going on as you guys have an escort. But eventually, you make your way into the gates of the large kind of emerald castle. They part for you, and you guys are allowed entrance. Well guarded. You see there's many towers kind of dotted around the large castle walls, and the kind of almost raging river that's going around it. Most of the streams you've crossed over, which separate the districts out, have been rather calm, but particularly the river that goes around the castle itself seems to be almost like rapids with how quickly it's moving. But you guys are led over the bridge and through the large gates into the castle courtyard, where you see a number of small buildings, people milling about and working on tasks, moving from place to place, and you guys are continue trotting along until eventually you make it to a set of stables. The guard who's been escorting you says, "Yep, you can leave your carts and horses here, or unicorns here. They'll be well taken care of. If you want to collect your things, I will lead you to your wing."
Thank you.
So you guys are able to collect your stuff off your cart, then all the stuff you need. Anything that's left over will be brought up to your rooms. But otherwise than that, you guys are then led into the castle. It is a very large structure, and it is very kind of haphazardly laid out. Like, as you guys are making your way through, you see that it's almost like there's a forest growing inside of the castle. There's trees everywhere, vegetation that are kind of like going up and separating rooms off, creating separation. And it's a beautiful kind of mismatch of nature and architecture kind of conjoined together. But you guys eventually make your way through, up a couple floors, and you find yourself in kind of like this large sectioned up like wing of the castle, where there's multiple bedrooms, common area, your own private facilities and things. The guard informs you this will be where you're going to be staying for the duration of your time here. This whole wing has been cordoned off just for your delegation. If there's anything you need, the master servant will be around later, and he will get you set up properly with anything you need to know about the castle proper.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you all. Wonderful day. Let me step down. So you guys find yourself in this large kind of like, again, section of the castle with all this stuff. You guys can go claim bedrooms and get set up.
Pip's gonna go see if they have like a nice bathing room or whatever.
They do. You eventually find where the bathroom is, and you find that there's kind of like they have plumbing, which is kind of a new thing. So you see that there's kind of like a water. Trying to think how to put this. Basically toilets, but they're not toilets. They're kind of like weird magical style toilets. You also find that there's a large kind of bathing chamber, which has a large pool of like heated water with a waterfall kind of trickling down into it.
Okay, back to the room.
No, you cannot camp out in the bathroom.
Hey,
No.
it's a wonderful event. Okay, then can I reserve it for like 3 hours every day?
No.
How about 2?
No.
An hour.
No.
An hour and a half.
No.
Not going any lower.
20 minutes.
No. An hour
15 minutes.
and an hour and a half.
10.
Yeah.
I'm not getting in the middle of this one.
Mr. Guy who knows stuff.
Gladys.
Yeah. You have at least an hour and a half in there every day. Or at least every other day.
I mean, depending when you take the hour and a half, it doesn't affect me any. Yeah.
For a bath and a soak and just have fun.
I mean, you're not a kid, so it makes sense.
It's not a swimming pool.
Doesn't need to be.
You're right, and you don't need to be in there for any longer than 20 minutes. No. Can you tell I work in daycare?
Okay, Pip is then gonna like every night when Faye goes to sleep, Pip's gonna take an hour of sleep time and just like spend time in the bath.
Fair enough.
Weirdo. But that's exactly what I did as a teenager, so what? I was channeling my dad.
Everyone's to bed now. I'm gonna go spend all the time in the bed.
I'm gonna take 2 hours in this bathtub because everyone else is asleep. Nobody gives a shit.
I mean, to be fair, that's like what I do in the morning with the shower because Meredith's asleep and I got nothing better to do. So I'm just like, hot water, it's nice.
Kind of why I decided to take showers and baths when I was growing up in the evening, because people would be like, "Are you still alive in there?" I'm like, "Yes, leave me alone.
I am perfectly
I'm
fine.
reading,
Thank you.
having tea, and I'm taking a bath.
Go away.
This is my alone time."
Oh, with a house of like 7 people in it, yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. So you guys get settled. Later in the day, you eventually have a knock at kind of like the large door's entrance into the space. We'll say that Vlavis goes ahead and lets in a. I can find it.
We should really come up with a passcode
For what?
for the people when they come in, so we know who they are.
Why not ask?
That's not cool. Having like a passcode, like, who was the best fighter in all the land? Or Who's the prettiest foxing in all the land? Me. Who's the worst drunk in all the world? Daffodil. You know, things like that.
You know, the usual.
So eventually, the knock comes to the door. He is let in by one of the other members of your party. You see this. You see this kind of like older, very well dressed Eladrin walk in. He says, "Hello, my name is Nim. I am the master servant here in the Summer Court Castle.
Hello, Nim.
I see you all seem to be making yourself at home.
Did you know that there's a room, this giant bed in it, and it has a waterfall in it?
Yes, we made sure that we gave you all space with a large bath. We figured you would enjoy it.
It's amazing.
We're glad to see you happy. Now, the Summer Court is due to meet with you this time in 2 days. We weren't sure when to expect you, so we made sure you tied you in. These spaces are yours to use for the duration of your stay, and you're welcome to stay as long as you wish. Food will be brought up to your room. If you would like to put any special requests in, I can be happy to take those to the cooks for you. But food will be brought 3 times a day. Once in the morning, once in the afternoon, once in the evening. And any other time that you desire food, you're welcome to find your way to the kitchens, in which they will provide it for. That being said, are you able to find your way back out of the castle if you need to? You're welcome to go explore the city as well, with your days of rest if you prefer.
Thank you.
If you need any assistance, we will have servants posted nearby that will be available for any one of your whims or needs. I was given special requests to make sure that you all had everything that you need and all of the extra comforts and accoutrements.
That's very kind.
Yes.
I don't trust
Oh.
it.
Really? Are you Faye?
Yes.
I was given special requests to make sure that you had everything that you need. Is there anything special that you require? Anything of the castle's disposal is yours.
Nothing at the moment, thank you.
Oh, please do let us know. The extra pillows, blankets, any of the sort.
Roses when you take a bath.
I'd be happy to read
Rose petals.
it.
What? You don't want to bathe with rose petals?
No! It's stuck in the drain!
I don't know. I've never done it.
Did you have a bath bomb that had rose petals in it?
Oh, I did have some bath bombs that had some flowers, like 4 leaves
Mhm.
or petals or whatever. So, or the little bits of lavender.
Like that?
That's lilacs.
I'd say that.
No!
Dane!
Anyway,
Internet, help me!
well, they're dead.
Tell Shane he's a savage!
More fun to get things wrong.
Well, I had it in my Asian bathtub, so I
Fancy.
didn't just dump the leaves down the drains.
But, well, perfect. Well, let us know if you need anything. You have our special attention if you need anything to do. With that, I will leave you all to your things. Dinner will be served in the next couple of hours. If you need anything, please don't hesitate to ask myself or the servants outside your door. Well, I will be around to check on you later. Then he bows and heads up.
I wonder if they have any secret underground fighting rings.
We are here on business!
Well, yeah.
I mean, you weren't like in the last town because of you were in the last town since the away. Found underground fighting rings there as well.
Yeah, but it was more like, here, drop this off. It wasn't like, you are the delegation. You represent your homeland.
I wonder if they have anything for me to do.
You have to find Forbes' cousin who's
You're a
yeah.
damn diplomat!
But can I also do errands for people? Or something?
No.
I don't like politics.
Too bad.
They're boring.
Be bored in this room, not making any stupid mistakes in front of the foreign people.
I'm gonna make stupid mistakes in front of foreign people here, or out there, or anywhere.
We'll do it here where none of them are looking at you. Bam. Got her.
Hey, Mr. Guy!
He's already gone.
No, the guy, like,
What?
He's really gonna wish that he hadn't come.
He's gonna be like, yeah, okay, that's nice dance, I guess. I'm gonna go to my room now.
I'm out of here.
Or maybe I should ask if there's anybody who's doing training. So I'm gonna get bored fast. If it's just talk about politics.
I mean, you have the opportunity to go check stuff out.
Pip wants a job of some sort, or to work with, like, practicing with, like, guards or something.
So, picking up on
Really
some information real quick. Faye,
Yeah.
over those 10 days, I'm assuming you would have been really spending that time reading your books.
Oh yeah.
So,
As is her usual, Faye was spending her time reading.
which ones would you have read in particular? Because I'd say in that period of time, you probably would have been able to at least read 2 out.
Most immediately, Etiquette and Farbaros.
Okay, that's kind of what I
Because
thought.
he's our immediate problem.
Yep. So, etiquette informs you of a couple kind of like. There's not a lot of cultural differences between the etiquette here and then what you're used to. The main differences fall into that the people of the Feywilds tend to have a little bit more of a free nature when it comes to timelines and things like that. And because of their long, lengthy lives, they're not as typically. They fall into one of two categories. They rather kind of just take their time and don't care to get involved, or they prefer to jump right in and do their thing. And the courts are typically a little bit split on what they want to do, just kind of depending on the situation. But etiquette, more or less follows in kind of proper what you're used to. You show your respect. There's sometimes a gift giving that can be involved.
A book that Pip needs to read next.
But it goes over
like,
some.
here for your education.
It goes over some finer
Read
details.
Dirty books.
Of some of the stuff that you may know. The book on Farbaros, in particular, talks about kind of like his young life and to his rise where he's at currently. So it talks about he originally was a part of the Winter Court. Excuse me. Grew up as part of that. Throughout his life, he's kind of generally opposed most of the issues that they've had or the things they've tried to take votes on. He's almost always on the opposite end of the spectrum as everybody else. He's always been a huge proponent of the fact that there needs more separation and the fact that they need the addition of at least one more court, known as the Fall Court, to balance out the Winter and Summer courts. He thinks they have too much power. So it has been his life goals to try to establish a third
Why am I against this guy? That sounds like a good idea.
court. But, in doing so,
When the villain low-key makes a good point.
he doesn't have there is no way he'll be able to do so in the Feywilds without being diametrically opposed or being taken out before he can do anything. So he has been reported that he seeks other locations to be able to set up his fall court and gain command.
Let's see.
Probably.
So that is the details you get on Farm,
Alright.
which is all pretty much news to you. You guys didn't really have any information on it at all.
Good thing I'm
With that, your guys' day progresses. There's a couple hours. Dinner eventually arrives. They bring a huge spread, but in particular for Faye, they bring it. You get like an extra special set of food.
Like
There's
your
also
favorite
like
stuff.
chocolate-covered strawberries, and there's like a better vintage of wine that's brought in particular.
And
to
there's
your
a
spot.
bouquet of flowers with it too.
There is a small bouquet of flowers that is placed in front of your kind of section of the table.
Wow. You got a lot of good stuff, Faye.
Like all the food's good, but you can obviously tell that Faye got some extra special.
Like the flowers. That's nice.
Take them.
Why?
You like them?
I don't know that I like them. I just noticed that you got flowers. That's nice.
They
Doesn't say
has
anything.
nothing. Eating her food.
It is delicious.
I mean, the only flowers Pip has ever been given was from her mother.
Some of the food you recognize it to be stuff that you haven't had in a long time that you remember being some of your favorites.
Yep.
So.
I am not to be won over so easily.
But anyway, the rest of the day goes without issues. You guys kind of take your first day to get acclimated to your space and get comfortable. You'll have another 2 days of preparation before your meeting. So that you guys kind of all eat up and then head to bed. Is there anything special you guys want to do before you head to bed this night?
Nope. Apart from after when Faye goes to bed, Pip's gonna like spend an hour on the nap.
Yep, you spend your hour on your splish splash. Splish splash, I'm taking the back. Da-da-dum.
Not Saturday night. Rubbed up, just relaxing in the tub.
Yeah, you have a good time. There's parts of the tub that are like really deep, so you can like kind of get some good swimming in.
Because Pip uses her coin of delving and see how deep it is, and then she like swims down and gets and like stands under the waterfall and like ooh.
It's a good time.
Yes.
So it's nice, pleasantly warm water. Not too hot, but nice and. It's a good time. Faye, roll a perception check for me.
Beans. Okay.
Yeah, beans.
Natural one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Not the pig.
God. So annoyed. How dare you?
That's why we're not ASMR.
I was making the joke earlier because I was looking through the Twitch tags that I could apply. There was the ASMR one. And I was like, oh, hey guys, look! It could totally be us, right? Not.
You can whisper if I want to. But I just can't to.
And that's why I have a limiter on the microphone.
Rest in peace, headphone users. I'm sorry.
I learned that pretty quick.
We shriek too much to be ASMR.
Yes.
All the things we could branch out to, that is never going to be one of them. But anyway, you guys, what?
My mom's being cryptic, but I deciphered the message.
Okay. Like, do you need to go make a phone call?
No, I'm good. Literally nothing I can do about the situation.
Gotcha. But with that, you guys have a nice quiet night. You guys do wake up on the next day. Breakfast is brought. Similar situation. Faye gets the extra special treatment. You actually get some pancakes that are in the shape of like flowers and things. And you get like a fruit bouquet to go with it.
Okay, but I've really wanted one of those like edible arrangement things for the longest time.
Is there a note?
I don't know. Does Faye look for a note?
Nope.
Faye's like, not dealing with that bullshit.
Gonna eat my fruit and get on with my day.
Alright. So, you guys have a nice tasty breakfast.
Nice taste.
And then the day then belongs to you guys. But, as you guys prepare and what you're going to do for your day,
That's where we're gonna end for today.
and for tonight. So,
Knew it. I knew.
there you
Like he's
go.
not gonna get us into like big plot stuff when it's this late.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I could do more stuff during the day, but I have plans for this day.
Mm-hmm.
And at this point of the time of the night, I'm like, okay, I can't really get to anything interesting.
Yeah.
So we'll stop here and we'll pick it up next time. So, but we'll see why Faye is getting extra special food as we dig into her backstory a little bit.
Foxy secrets.
Very foxy. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching and being here with us this evening. We love having you here, whether you're watching live on Twitch or watching on YouTube. You're awesome and we appreciate you. We hope you guys are continuing to stay safe out there. Again, we're always working towards new stuff, doing some new one-shots. Again, I always promise that, and I am working on some of them. But
Maybe someday we'll earn that ASMR tag.
yeah, yeah, I do with that. Well, especially once we do our Dungeons and Doggos one-shot. That's gonna be
Is that mine?
super cute.
Yes! I was gonna do it again.
Keep going over.
Did I? Oh, I already took my dice out?
There might be a dice jail.
Yeah, that's where I was taking dice from. It was dice jail.
But anyway, thank you guys
I
for
do
being
my
here.
best.
We hope you all have a wonderful week. Stay safe.
Especially you.
Yes.
Yes,
You.
Right
You
there.
in particular.
Love.
I can't. There it is. There. It's like
Just do the Korean.
angle.
You said do the Korean.
Yeah.
There you go.
They can see it anyway.
But stay safe out there, guys. We love having you here. And be sure to join us again here next week at Acadia RPG on twitch.tv/Acadia RPG or on YouTube, Acadia RPG. And we'll see you guys then. Have a nice week.
Bye, guys.